Ever felt have you ever felt like you're a fraud when you're creating video content to attract clients? Guess what? You're not alone, okay? This feeling is actually called imposter syndrome, okay? And the way it shows up is that are you feel like you're not eligible, okay? You feel like you don't qualify. You feel like you're not worthy of the mic or the stage, okay? And you start to feel what is called imposter syndrome. And many a times experts feel this, especially for those of you that are service providers. You're a service provider, you're a coach, and you start to create videos to get clients. But then as soon as you get on camera, you feel like, you know what, maybe I actually am not the best person to help this group of people. Guess what? That's not true, okay? You're just going through what is called imposter syndrome. Now, a lot of times people feel people feel like a fraud in their videos and they just stop altogether. They stop going live, they stop sharing anything, they stop showing up. And obviously what that means is no clients because nobody's going to know you. Okay. And imposter syndrome usually is what leads people imposter syndrome in videos is what usually leads people to start doing all sorts of really fancy stuff. Okay. So, other things that you feel like as long as I don't have to be on camera. Okay. And the last couple of days I've been working with clients and I see this trend happening over and over again. And this is first of all to let you know that you're not alone because we all in the world of service providing and coaching, we all feel like imposters. We all feel like a fraud because there's just so many things that is out there that you're needing to learn. And I'm talking, viewers and likes and comments and, and actually conversions, okay? It takes a little bit of time. I usually say a little bit of time, but it takes time, okay? Not just a little bit sometimes, right? It takes a long time for you to be able to, get used to some of these platforms that you've not been used to for a long time, okay? And if you don't deal with imposter syndrome, you start to feel like you don't deserve success, okay, in the new fields that you're in. And I see this happening a lot for experts that have had some experience, okay, you've had some very amazing experience in a field, in a niche, but then you're showing up and, to the world and the world, you're just stepping out now online in your videos as the expert, as a known expert, and you want to become a respected expert. And so because of the fact that you've not been in the world of your niche officially online, you start to feel like you don't deserve that stage. You start to feel like you may even begin to doubt your own expertise. You may begin to doubt your own ability to help people. Now, there are ways to solve this, okay? And I'm going to break it down for you in a few minutes. But the first thing that I wanted to know is you don't need to worry about this, okay? You don't need to worry about this. There are ways to overcome imposter syndrome, and you're still going to be able to create amazing videos, engaging videos that attract your clients, okay? And the very first way you're going to be able to combat imposter syndrome and overcome it is that you choose to focus on the value that you provide to your audience, okay? Focus on the value that you provide to your audience and focus on not comparing yourself with other people in your niche. Now, there's a huge temptation for you as a service provider and a coach that is out there doing videos that would, engage with an audience. There's a tendency for you to do a little bit of research and you look in your niche and you see that, oh my God, there is a lot of other people that have done these things, right? And you feel like you're a newbie. Now, the idea is not to feel like a newbie. If you're a newbie, then you're a newbie. But most of the times, what I discover is that you're not actually a newbie. You've helped some people offline, you've helped some people around you, you've even been paid thousands of dollars outside of what you're doing online right now for something really similar to what you're showing up as now. Okay. And so because of that, you start to doubt yourself because of the fact that you're okay, you're now brand new online. Okay, you start to doubt yourself. You start to compare yourself with the people that have bigger audiences, people that have bigger stages, people that have bigger, amount of content out there. Okay, and so and bigger audiences, bigger following, bigger responses on their videos and all of that. And so you start to doubt yourself. But you see, one very important step that you need to focus on right now is focus on the value that you provide for your audience, and not compare yourself. Because the moment you choose to start to compare yourself, the moment you're going to begin to feel like a fake, because a fraud. Okay, that's the same moment that you begin to feel like a fraud. And if you begin to feel like a fraud, that's imposter syndrome, and you're not gonna do it, and you're gonna just quit altogether, and you're gonna actually build up some stress in your own body. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, what we want is first focus on the value that you provide. Now, the value that you provide is absolutely different from the value that other people in your niche would provide. Okay, and that leads me to the next piece, or the next step, the next point that I have for you on how you can overcome imposter syndrome if you want to create videos that converts clients into your service providing business or coaching business, right? The very thing that you need to do is you need to master practicing self-compassion, right? You need to be compassionate towards yourself, okay? Because it is okay to be new. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to be different. It is okay to not have what the other person that you're looking at has, okay? It is okay. And learn this, that you have your own very unique perspective. Okay, you have your own unique perspective, and when you focus on your own unique perspective, and I'm talking your own unique experiences, your own unique insights that you can bring to your audience, your own unique tips, strategies and systems that you've built and created over the years of being in this world, or in this niche. Focus on that, okay? And that's going to help you to be able to practice self-compassion for yourself. Because if you don't do that, you're going to start comparing yourself again, and you're not going to be able to, get people. You're not going to be able to create videos that brings people that would trust you. Now, if you can focus on, first of all, being not comparing yourself, but then really focus on your own unique perspective, which is what's going to allow you to practice self-compassion. Once you do this, you start to see that you're able to build trust with people out there that need what you have in your niche. Okay, now my work as a coach and a video strategist here is to help you to be able to authentically connect with people. Okay, to build trust, to create videos that connects with your audience, attracts them to you, build trust, and sell more of your products, right? Now, and that's why the last idea that I want you to focus on right now is that authenticity piece. You being genuinely you to your audience. Now, this is one big way to stop feeling like a fraud, because you just need to be where you are not where other people are. Now, this is the biggest thing that I see with people, with coaches and service providers, consultants out there that are creating videos in order to get clients. Now, usually what happens is you want to pretend that you are, because you feel like because you don't want to look like a newbie, then you pretend to be where you're not. Okay, and to a large extent, this psychological issue starts to make you drift away from your own authenticity. Okay, it drifts you start to gradually drift away from where you are real. You start to gradually drift away to being the pro. Okay, but really you don't need to be. You just need to be where you are. Okay, where you are, even if you're pivoting. Okay, even if you've chosen to pivot from, say, you help people with their accounting, with their bookkeeping. Okay, and this is what you do in your day job, or this was what you did for many years. Now, deep within you now, you want to pivot and you want to be known as a respected expert in something else, say coaching, okay, business coaching, for example. Now, if you show up online and you start to talk business coaching, usually what happens is you start to feel like self-doubt, because you don't have a license that says you are a business coach. But if you approach it from the point of your bookkeeping experience, your bookkeeping insights, like you have a wealth of knowledge and experience in the bookkeeping world. Stay there and use that to coach. Okay, so this is what so it's a strategy that you have to now weave your bookkeeping and use your bookkeeping to transition and gradually show up as this new persona that you want to have, right? So, in other words, what I've been saying today is if ever you felt like a fraud doing your videos, and you want to, you're not getting clients, you want to get clients, but you're feeling like an imposter in your videos, you start to lose confidence, you start to lose, you start to have self-doubt, you start to have all of these things in your, that will be limiting you. And before you know it, you're not showing up. You're not reflecting your expertise. You're not being that person that people want to see. Okay, and psychologically, it starts to affect your mental health. It starts to affect you, and before you know it, you start to lose the motivation to show up. Okay, and what imposter syndrome actually is that feeling like a fraud. And if you want to be able to overcome that, what you need to do is you need to, first of all, focus on the value that you provide and not try to compare yourself. Okay, you also want to practice self-compassion for yourself. Don't put yourself on this pedestal that is not your real space. That means you need to focus on your unique experience and expertise and insight, right? And then authentically impact an audience that would engage with you, that you can connect with authentically, genuinely, and connect with them. And you're going to be able to easily build trust with them, and you'll be able to convert clients into your business. All right. Now, for those of you that are watching this and you would absolutely love to actually get the kind of support that would help you to turn what you have, the feelings, the stress, the challenges, and all of this that you're feeling right now, you want to be able to create videos that would bring you clients. If you're consultant, a coach, a service provider, you have products that you sell for $1,000 or more, and you want to, create those kind of products, I would be very glad to connect with you and see how to help you take a look at what your unique expertise is and how you can strategically bring that into your video content, into your video production, into your video marketing for your business. All right. And if that's you, just save me in the chat, and I'm going to, connect with you wherever you're watching this from. And I will be very glad to, give you some pointers on what you need to do differently. All right. So that's it for today. If you want that, if you want support, usually what this means is I'm going to give you 15 minutes time on my calendar, and we're going to be able to look at what you need to do, strategies that you need to, we're going to quickly work on strategically positioning you as the expert in your niche, so you can quickly start creating more videos and content in general, and bringing more people into your business. All right, take care, and I look forward to talking with you. Bye now. See you tomorrow.